Wait before you scroll, I've never really talked about this out loud. But, here goes. Now, let me be honest with you. My mom has always had a thing for younger men. She's 49 now, but for as long as I can remember, her boyfriends have always been at least 10 to 20 years younger. Some were barely older than me. One was even just 23. I used to laugh it off. You know, mom's living her best life, right? But deep down, it made me uncomfortable and honestly, embarrassed. This wasn't just about age. It was about the type of men she chose. I remember one of them clearly. He was the brother of my sister's boyfriend. She brought him around like he was some kind of prize, but he didn't even have a job. No goals, no drive. Just another guy who drank too much, smoked too much, and stayed too long on her couch. And it wasn't a one-time thing. Every relationship, married or not, she'd pick someone who needed saving. Someone who needed her more than she needed them. It was like watching her pour everything she had into broken cups, while the rest of us, her actual family, just sat there, dry and waiting. And then there's the other side of her. My mom has battled with mental health issues for years. Anxiety, depression, low self-esteem. I saw her struggle to hold herself together. But instead of getting help, she'd just dive into the next man. The next project. The next, maybe this one will fix everything, guy. It got to the point where I didn't even bring people around her. I couldn't trust her choices, not just in partners, but as a parent. Then, a few months ago, everything changed. She had a stroke. It was sudden. Scary. 1 minute, she was making a cup of tea, and the next she was on the kitchen floor. The ambulance came. I rode with her, my heart pounding the whole way. I didn't know if she'd wake up. I didn't know what to expect. She did wake up, but she was unconscious for a while. And while I was sitting there, in that cold hospital room, surrounded by machines and that constant beep, 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 her phone kept lighting up. Buzz. 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 At first, I ignored it. I really did. But it kept going. Messages. Notifications. Over and over. Curiosity got the best of me. And I know it was wrong, I do. But I picked up her phone. I told myself I just wanted to silence it. But instead, I unlocked it. And what I saw still haunts me. One of the names in her messages made my stomach turn. It was a guy I used to know. A guy who once tried to date me. Someone I had cut off completely because he had no sense of pride, no ambition, and way too many red flags. He was desperate, borderline obsessive. He would show up at places I mentioned online. Drive hours just to be near my neighborhood. Call from different numbers. And even after I told him I wasn't interested, even after blocking him, he kept coming back. And there he was. In my mom's inbox. Not just messaging her, but sexting her. Flirting. Saying things I wish I could unsee. And the worst part, she was responding. She was entertaining it. Laughing. Sending heart emojis. Engaging. She knew how I felt about him. She knew. And yet she still let this man who harassed me, into her life. Into her phone. Into whatever that was. My stomach dropped. It felt like betrayal on a level I can't even explain. I felt sick. Confused. Angry. Hurt. Disgusted. But also guilty. Because I shouldn't have looked. I know that. I violated her privacy. And I regret that part more than anything. But what do you do when you learn something you can't unlearn? She's okay now. She's recovered. She's walking, talking, walking again. Back to driving, back to her usual self, well, mostly. But I haven't been the same. Every time I look at her, I remember those messages. I remember him. I remember how she laughed at things he said. How she welcomed him in. How she never mentioned it to me. And now I'm stuck. Do I tell her I saw the messages? That I went through her phone while she was unconscious? That I know about him? Or do I just pull back and distance myself? Create space to protect my own peace, without opening a door I'm not ready to walk through. I love my mom. I really do. But sometimes it feels like I'm the parent. Like I'm the one trying to keep her safe. Like I'm watching someone I care about self-destruct, but from behind a glass wall. And every day, I wake up and wish I didn't know what I know. If you were in my shoes, would you tell her? Or would you just walk away quietly? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.